G'day, Tony Jones here from Metal Monkey Media, and I'm a happy little camper tonight because a couple of weeks ago, or about 10 days ago actually, while cruising the Brownell's website, which is one of my favourite things to do, and if you haven't been there and checked all that shit out, I highly recommend that you do so because I've got some really cool gun bunny shit. Plus, camping, outdoor survival stuff, food, seriously. If anyone from Brownell's ever sees this, can you please open a shop in Australia? God damn it, the business opportunities are fucking phenomenal here, guys. Come on. Okay, so Brownell's, as you may or may not know, is one of the biggest firearms parts, outdoor gear suppliers. They're probably the biggest supplier in the world, okay? Like, these guys have got deals with everyone. Maglite, Surefire, Daniel Defence, Troy Industries, Badger Ordnance, and all at really, really good prices. The only thing that sucks is anything over $100, you need to get an export permit for, which is a pain in the ass, I can tell you right now, which, on the other hand, might not be so bad. Okay, so the first little item I've got tonight, and I'll do a separate video for the second one, is this charming little critter. Now, being the Magpul fanboy that I am, this is a Magpul daka pouch, okay? Now, Tone, that's really cool. What is it? Actually, it looks like a fucking pencil case. Okay, it pretty much is a really heavy-duty pencil case. If you haven't seen the Magpul clips from these, I strongly urge you to go out. As far as I know, this could very well be the first one in Australia. I'm not 100% sure of that, but I haven't seen anyone else doing reviews on them in Australia. So, kind of lucky, and as soon as I saw it, I just went, holy shit, I really want one of them. And after actually seeing this thing today, I don't want one, I want about 2 dozen of them, because I can think of a multitude of different uses. You could chuck loose rounds in here, mags, phone, like your mobile phone, anything you don't want to get wet, because I don't know how waterproof they are, but it's pretty solid, man. Like, seriously. The zip, okay, closes like that. You can see the line. Now, when you open it up, that comes apart. Now, that's pretty fucking cool. This is the small one, so it's about 6 by 9 inches, or if you're metrically inclined, 150 by 220. Yeah, about 220. Okay, so you can see there's a fair bit of space in this little critter if you wanted to throw, a compass or a map or something in there, or letters if you're in the service or something like that, or important paperwork and a couple of writing implements. Like I said, you can put loose rounds, your mobile phone, your camera, anything you don't want to get wet. I don't think they're quite waterproof, but they are water impervious. You've got the Magpul logo there. You've got like a dot matrix thing so you can actually label this critter. To aid with the zip, you've got this little tie thingy, which is basically just paracord, the Magpul logo and heat shrink. You've also got these holes here. Now, I'm assuming this thing's been RF sealed. Impervious to dust, water, all that sort of shit. You could hang that off a carabiner, whatever you wanted to do. That's all well and good, Tane. How much did it cost? Well, I'm glad you asked that because this thing was about $16 US. I think that was on special. Now, they range in, there's 3 sizes. There's the small, there's a medium, and there's a large one that's about, I think it's slightly bigger than A4. So I'm going to try and get a couple of them and a few more of these in the next 12 months or so, wife notwithstanding. Sometimes I've got to sneak this shit in. But generally she's pretty understanding. So, hi honey, how are you? I hope you're having a really good night at work. And more to the point, I hope you're not getting thrashed. So that's that. I really like it. I'm going to start using it tomorrow, and in a couple of weeks I'll give a bit of an update. Maybe a couple of months. The second thing I got, because I like... I'd like to say I like being organised, but seriously, I'm looking at my reloading bench right now, and there's shit from arsehole to breakfast. I like the idea of being organised. I'm not so good at it in real life. However, when I'm trekking around the bush, I do like to be organised. So this is what we've got tonight. Okay, new backpack. This is a Drago gear tracker backpack in grey. By the way, the daka pouch is in flat dark earth. Surprise, surprise, colours are all the rage, right? So, it's kind of a greeny grey, and when I bought this thing, I paid about $55 US. Now, to get these things here, I don't know what it cost, but it was a lot because my wife saw the postage charge and went batshit crazy. And I don't blame her because I didn't really do the math. And instead of spending $100, I spent considerably more. Anyways, water in the fridge. So, look, this thing's pretty good. I had to play with it this afternoon when I got home before I went to get the kid. And, you know, it's pretty typical what you'd expect for a mission pack or a day pack. This elasticized strap here, which goes across here, and then on your waist, you've got two more. Now, not too bad, pretty comfy. Bear in mind there's nothing in this. You can dump a camelback or a hydration pack in this thing, no problem. Now, I also have a camelback here somewhere. Now, I actually like this because there's a bit more space in it. So you've got 4 different pockets. You've got your molly webbing straps there, okay, and the buckles and all that sort of crap seem pretty good. You've got a small pocket here, which has got basically some admin sort of, you know, if you want to put pens or maps or whatever in there, and it's probably about 9 inches by, it's about the size of the daka pouch actually, surprisingly enough. So your daka pouch would fit in there really well. Obviously paracord and the zips. The zips, I can actually say if they're YKKs, I would prefer if they were, but the zips seem pretty good. We'll see how they go in the next couple of months. You've got this smaller pouch here that you can chuck a phone or a camera in, whatever. And it's also got molly straps on it, so if you wanted to drop something on that. It's also got Velcro, so if you wanted to put a morale patch or some shit like that on there, go your hardest. Next up, we have the next biggest pouch, which has got a couple of mesh pockets and a bigger pocket for maybe a map and a few bits and pieces, maybe a couple of spare mags, something to eat, something to sleep in if you've got one of those little Arctic sleeping bags that fold down to fuck all, which I'll probably need to get. And then you've got the big pouch. Now, this critter's pretty sizable. Like, it's about 2 foot by probably nearly 12 inches. Righto. So, another mesh pouch, plenty-ish fucking storage space, and then here would be the part where you could shove some other shit. You could also drop your camelback in there, zip it up, run it over, and then attach it somehow so that you could take a drink while you're out trekking about. I got it just for carrying bits and pieces because while I have a molly vest, camelback L5, sometimes that bastard's a bit hot to wear. Now the thing that really attracted me to this is the back is really well padded. It's also got something you can stick some sort of ID, although I probably wouldn't carry a license or anything there, but something that's saying this is yours. That being said, you can get into it quite easily, and if you know some thieving bastards like I do, and you leave your shit lying around and it disappears, well, having worked in construction for a little while and some other projects and mining, sometimes you leave stuff unattended and it's got that in it, it disappears. So maybe writing it on there or a Velcro patch or something might be a better idea. But the back is actually really well padded, as you can see. If you turn it inside out, you could probably be a Techno Ninja Turtle. It does have a carry strap, and then once it's all zonked out, pull it down and Bob's your uncle. I'm thinking that maybe I might be able to use this with my long range stuff. I haven't quite worked out how I'm going to do that yet, but it seems pretty good. It's very spacious, and so far it seems pretty comfy. And time will tell. It's not that different from the camelback I've got. There's probably a bit more space, and the load carrying capacity is probably a bit heavier. Oh, hang on a minute. What have we got here? New pouch. Oh, shit. Right, okay. Scratch what I said before. Actually, look at this. But you have another pocket at the back, which is where you can shove your camelback or your water bladder or whatever the hell you wanted to put in there. And that's pretty much, that's really cool. There you go. Learn something new every day. So, what would you use this for? Well, you could use it for hiking, you could use it for hunting, you could use it for every day, which I'm probably going to start doing because I tend to carry a lot of crap around that I really don't need, but I like to have with me anyways, like my iPod, my phone, a camera, headphones, all that sort of shit. And then when I go out into the bush, I'll dump some snacks into it. Maybe some round ammo in a box or something like that. Possibly a jacket or something. You know, just some bits and pieces, a first aid kit. And it should be a handy little bag to have toting around without carrying too much weight. If you're in the forces, I guess you could probably use it as some sort of assault pack. I'm not a service member, so I don't really know anything about that. I should probably ask my brother-in-law because he is an Army reservist. Hey Pete, how you going? Anyways, that is the Drago gear pack. Tracker pack. So yeah, interesting bit. Everything, it's seriously, you can adjust this thing up the gazoo. It's a really nice bit of kit. I'm really impressed. You know, for the money, I didn't really have high hopes. But yeah, I like it. We'll see how it goes. I'll start using it, and in a couple of months I'll give you a bit of an update. Anyways, this has been Metal Monkey Media, and you have been looking at the Drago Gear Tracker Pack in grey. And this thing's so fucking cool, it's not funny. The Magpul daka pouch. Now I'm going to try and get some more Magpul stuff because I am a Magpul fanboy, and look, honestly, they just make really cool stuff. They've made some other stuff in the daka line, like a slim wallet and an essentials wallet and stuff like that. So I'm going to try and pretty much have the same shit. So I'm going to try and get that, and start running that a little bit. Although it's so bloody small, I'm really worried I'm going to lose it. Anyways, this has been a Metal Monkey Media production. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Any communication that we have. So far, it's all been pretty positive. I do this off the cuff. There is no script. And I'm just a redneck that likes to shoot guns, go fishing, ride motorcycles, and get out and about in the world when you can. Because this living in the city stuff shits me to tears, but it's something I've got to do at the moment. Anyways, have a great week. It is a Monday night, Monday the 12th. I will try and get this out in the next fucking couple of days, but given the fact that sometimes life doesn't go as planned, and life is what's happening when you're making other plans, it's not always possible, but I do hope you find the videos informative. I do hope you like the gear. And recently had an offer from a friend of mine who I bought a rifle off, who's a bit of a collector, to do a review on some service rifle firearms. So what I plan to do, because I'm primarily a service rifle shooter, is start reviewing a few rifles and hopefully get some tips and tricks from some of the guys in my club that are extremely good shooters. And, you know, we can sort of maybe kick it up a little bit, a bit of a notch. And if you're into getting into military service rifle shooting, I would highly recommend it. It's not a horrible thing to get into. Your initial outlay for a rifle can be anywhere between $200 and $1,200, depending on condition and type. And we'll see how we go. Anyways, that is probably going to be the start of next year, the way things are going. And we'll just see what happens. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Have a great week. Don't do anything I do. You'll probably need a shot of penicillin afterwards. Catch you later.